Hey house guests, welcome to today's BB15 updates and spoilers. Our house guest of the day is Tim Reno 72. Yay! And he wants to know who I would vote for America's player of the season that they usually do at the end. I think I would vote for Candace, because I think she's one of the most normal people in the house, and I think it would make a lot of the people on Big Brother upset, which was even better, because they would be like, America likes Candace, blah. So I think that would be fun. And also, Homer says hello. I don't know where he is right now. He's late for work. But anyway, there were some crazy things going on in the house yesterday. Emotions were running high. People were just having bad days and freaking out. And one of those people was Judd. He told everyone, I'm really grumpy today, whatever. So I don't know what Alyssa said to him, but in response he said, Alyssa, shut the F up. Except he did not say F. So she was none too pleased by this. She didn't say this to him, but when she was talking to everyone else about it, she was like, no man has ever spoken to me like that in my life. And she was talking about how her and her husband never fight, and this is crazy, and these people in this house suck. And I agree with her, these people do suck. But it's also crazy that her and her husband have never fought. What? Alright, so that will come back later. But Bedgate alert. You couldn't have possibly thought that this season would continue without another Bedgate incident. So, Gina Marie promised that Makranda could have one night in the HOH this week, and that was supposed to be last night. So I don't know why Gina Marie feels the need to do this in the first place. It kind of bothers me how a couple of head of households have been like, oh yeah, Makranda, here's the HOH room, so go be disgusting in it, and then I'll sleep in it the next day. No, that's so gross. So I don't think she should have offered it in the first place, but she did. And then she was having second thoughts about it, and she was like, you know what, I don't want to give them my HOH tonight. And she was in a bad mood already because her foot was hurting, and Alyssa has been sleeping in her bed this week, which she was okay with because they agreed on this, they talked about it. This was agreed upon when they were all best friends at the beginning of the week. So then Gina Marie talked to Alyssa about it, and they agreed they were going to share Gina Marie's bed downstairs for the night and let McCrae and Amanda sleep in the HOH. But then Gina Marie was like, oh, my foot hurts, so I want the bed to myself. So she was like talking this out in the kitchen, and there was a storm brewing. So then when she was talking about this, Gina Marie claims that Amanda was smirking at her. I don't know why. I don't know if she actually did. I mean, maybe she did, but why would that freak Gina Marie out so much? So Gina Marie explodes, and things escalated very quickly. This all happened on Big Brother After Dark, and it was wild, except every other word was bleeped. But there were low blows all around. Amanda was talking about Gina Marie's bulimia, and then Gina Marie was calling her a skanky, and then Gina Marie was talking about how Amanda has like 5 different personalities, is on 500 pounds of medicine, and she has a coke problem. And then Amanda was like, yeah, Gina Marie, you and Nick are really gonna get married. And she tried to go up to the HOH to steal Nick McCrae's hat, Nick's hat that was actually McCrae's, and she came back downstairs, and then they were talking about each other's piercings and Amanda's ugly tramp stamp, and it just went back and forth, and pretty much nothing was off limits, so it really went there, Degrassi style. And then they got right in each other's faces, like I'm talking, and Judd finally split them apart, and it was not over, but that was like the craziest part. So let me just like paint the scene a little bit now that we know what happened and what was said. During this whole thing, Alyssa was napping in Gina Marie's downstairs bed, and the whole time this was going on, Gina Marie was actually playing Jenga with Andy and doing well. And she would like take out a piece, was so awkward and so weird, but all the guys were completely silent until they couldn't take it anymore and they started laughing. And McCrae was just staring at a pile of Play-Doh the whole time. He was just like, I'm serious. So then after a while, Amanda just had to run away with her tail between her legs. It was crazy. Gina Marie, I can't say that anyone won this because there are no winners here, but Gina Marie won. So it was wild. But then Amanda runs off, she's crying, and she's so upset that everyone was laughing at her, especially Andy. So then she pulls out 2 excellent points. First she asks, who just makes fun of someone in their physical appearance? You do! You did the exact same thing last week to Alyssa. Are you crazy? And then she asks, who just stands by and watches something like that? The same people who watched you make fun of Alyssa last week. So it's just insane how she doesn't realize what a hypocrite she is. But that being said, let's move on. So it didn't end there. Amanda was very angry that McCrae was just sitting there staring at his Play-Doh the whole time. So then she goes on this whole rant about him, and she's like, McCrae, I need a man. And she was like, you just sat there! You sat there! So she was freaking out. It was Ouchtown population McCrae, and I mean, true to form, he pretty much just sat there again while she berated him. It really seemed like a breakup was coming, but it didn't. So then Gina Marie and Amanda pretty much make up, and they're like, yo, I'm sorry, like, I'm in a bad mood, my foot hurts. Amanda was like, I don't even know what was happening. So they pretty much make up, but Amanda's still really upset with the guys and the way that they acted because she feels that they didn't stand up for her, and she always stands up for everyone. Alright, so Alyssa dyes Gina Marie's hair. I'm guessing she's back in her good graces after her work. And then Judd decides he's going to apologize to Alyssa because Alyssa has been avoiding him all day. She won't even look at him. She doesn't want anything to do with him. She is pissed. So Judd pulls her aside. He's like, yo, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm also in a bad mood. So she's like, whatever, like, no one ever talks to me like that. Just get out of my face. So he's like, okay, well, just pretend that you're still angry at me so people don't think that we're working together. Are you working together, though, Judd? Because I've seen you say a lot of things behind Alyssa's back that aren't very nice and how you want to get rid of her. So it's really hard to tell where Judd is at right now. I don't know who he's working with, for real. I'm assuming the exterminators, but who knows. So McCrae is really still worried about Andy's loyalty. Of course, Amanda and McCrae did end up staying in the HOH room last night, and during their little strategy sesh, McCrae's like, I don't think we can trust Andy. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, and I'm getting worried. And Amanda was like, it's too early for him to turn on us. It's fine. He's been loyal this whole time. What's going to make him change his mind now? Oh, Amanda. So, turns out that Andy gave Amanda some shirt as collateral. Some, like, $20 shirt or something. So, when Amanda's voted out tonight, McCrae should know that Andy definitely voted to keep Amanda because he gave her his shirt. But Alyssa definitely voted her out, even though she gave her her wedding ring. So, yeah. Let's think about that, people. Let's think about it. So then, after talking about strategy for a while, McCrae and I were talking about all the things that Gina Marie was saying during the fight, and if they were true or not, and Amanda's like, I can't believe she brought up my yeast infection and my coke problem on national TV. Is Big Brother After Dark really national? I don't consider TV Guide, like, national. I mean, maybe? I don't know. So McCrae was like, Amanda, you've said all of those things before. I've heard you say them, so it doesn't really matter. And Amanda's like, okay, you got me. We all go through our little drug phases. No, we don't all go through that. Are you crazy? So, I don't know what's going on anymore. But today is a double eviction, and Amanda should be going. I think it's going to be a tie vote. Gina Marie will vote out Amanda, and I think Amanda's going to be really surprised. But I'm not sure if she's going to believe Alyssa or Andy. We'll see by her reaction and who she says goodbye to or whatever. I don't really care. She sucks. So moving on. I would love to see Andy go second in the double eviction. I don't know if it's going to happen. I kind of don't want to see, you guys know I'm rooting for Alyssa. I kind of don't want to see her win this first HOH. I would like to see her win the veto and then win the second HOH. But, you know, that's asking a lot. So I don't know. But I'm really nervous that Alyssa's going to be going tonight. And that's just going to suck because the rest of the people are like... But regardless, we will be down to the final 5 tonight. So there's that. And until next time, much love.